Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video, a brand new review. Today we're taking a look at, of course, another pair of sneakers, but this pair today specifically, I'm a big fan of. So it's kind of like a budget sneaker, or it's just on kind of the cheaper side. And this pair of sneakers is really surprising me. I was wearing it and it's super comfortable. I love the look of it. And of course it has a good amount of kind of design elements to it that make it look really good. So before I waste any more time, let's jump straight into the Reebok Leather Legacy. And here we have the box. It might be called the Legacy Leather, the CL Legacy, either one. You've just got this dark navy color on the top with the Reebok logo, and of course you have some of that red on the bottom. Looks pretty good. Should we do it this way? I think I put them above the paper. Here we go. That is the Reebok Legacy Leather. When I first saw this sneaker, I thought it looked really clean, and then I saw the price tag and it got me so much more interested in the pair of shoes. And I thought, you know what, I have to bring it over here to the channel and take a look at this pair. So these released earlier this month and they retail for £75 here in the UK, or about $80 out in the US. One of my favorite sneakers of this year to release is the New Balance 327, and this really reminds me of that New Balance 327. So if you would like to see something kind of like a budget series, I don't know how we're gonna do it, but I just want to basically showcase more budget sneakers over here on the channel. If that's something you would like to see, make sure you drop me a comment down in the comment section. And of course you may already have picked it up, but these are based off of the design of the Aztec Runner and the Classic Leather, two very popular Reebok sneakers, and they've kind of mashed them together to create this futuristic looking. I think this is very fitting for 2020 as opposed to those sneakers were obviously made a long time ago. And that again is something that New Balance did with the 327. They took two older models, they put it together, modernized it, and made it something that fits in with kind of 2020 style. So I think this is really cool. You still get some of that retro look, as well as having something that does look like a modern running sneaker. And again, if this is something you're gonna judge based off of the colorway, be sure to check out all of the other colorways before you judge this very out there blue color. And again, like I said in the beginning of the video, you are getting a good amount of good quality materials and elements about this shoe, which really make that £75 or $80 really appealing. So to start off, this is constructed with a mixture of really soft suede and leather overlays. The base material is literally this very thin kind of mesh material, which it feels really good on foot. And again, this mud guard that wraps around the shoe is some of that really soft suede feeling material. I mean, just look, as I'm moving it around, it's literally squishing. So it's nothing that's too thick or too rugged. It really just fits with the kind of upper of this sneaker quite a lot. Now, apart from the mudguard, you also get some of that suede material over wrapping around the lace eyelets. Now, the laces don't go through that material. As you can see, they're kind of hidden into this little plastic material, just kind of hidden underneath that flap, so it does hide it, makes it look a lot more sleek. The tongue is another interesting one because it comes in this huge slab of foam material, which again, I don't need to tell you, feels great on foot. And again, at the top, it is completely deconstructed, so it's just exposed foam on the top, which I think is a really good look. The medial and lateral portions are of course where it has this Reebok logo coming in the yellow and red colorway. Now this material it's kind of a very synthetic leather feeling material, so it doesn't feel that great, but again, that's literally the only part on the sneaker which kind of feels like that material. It is a little bit shiny and plasticky feeling. However, you know, it's a pretty small element in terms of, you know, what you would get angry about, lower quality materials. Just above that, you'll see this leather patch with the Reebok logo debossed into it. And of course, that is something synonymous with the classic leather Reebok sneaker. Moving around to the back of the sneaker, and you get some more of that suede overlays, as well as this kind of pull tab, which almost feels like the same material as the logos I was talking about. However, it kind of is a little bit more of a tumbled leather look. But again, this is all synthetic material. You do have the Reebok logo at the back as well. And for the sock liner, it comes in this leather material, so which did feel pretty good on foot. And again, I really liked the feel of this wearing it. So you do have some of that extra material in there, which I think just gives it a notch above, kind of being a little bit more premium. You do have a decent amount of padding, nothing too over the top. This kind of fits like a very kind of loose feel on top. It does feel, I mean, this is so soft on the top of your foot. Your main concern is probably going to be down at the midsole, where, you know what, it actually surprised me a little bit. This is pretty squishy. I mean, it's not anything crazy. However, it does have a little bit of a squish to it when you press down on it pretty hard. So this midsole is pretty thick, and I think that kind of helps it with this kind of future runner look. It also has this kind of drastic swish up at the back. Where's that shoe? I do have it out. The Yeezy 380. This has that very same kind of upwards swoosh of the back portion. So it is a more kind of futuristic look to it. This does have that. And let me tell you, when you are walking in it, you can feel that kind of transition from heel to toe a little bit. I'm not going to say easier because it's not easier to walk, but you can feel it kind of propelling your foot forward very slightly. Midsole comes in white and blue. This blue material, even though it is kind of a different texture and a different color, it is the same feeling material. The outsole is really interesting as well because it is a little bit more rugged, which I actually quite like. It feels very good. You do have a lot of traction pattern. It felt very grippy wearing it. And just overall, I'm really happy that I did go out and get this sneaker because I'm really impressed with it. So I'm really happy where sneakers are going right now. The lower the price, the better in my opinion. I'm not a massive flexer of sneakers. I'm a huge fan of sneakers in general, and the cheaper we can get them and the better looking, for better materials we can get them, of course, I think we all win. But that about wraps it up for the CL Legacy, or the Leather Legacy, whatever you want to call this sneaker. That has been pretty much it. Let me know what you think about this sneaker. Would you get this colorway or a different one? Let me know down in the comment section below, and as always, thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I will catch you in the next one, but until then.